Hi, Steve. Just a quick question. I hope your weekend was good and you had a good travel if you're back. Otherwise, hopefully you're having a good, safe travel en route. Um, Kind of hitting a block here a little bit. Essentially, was wondering if I can list some input or some suggestions. It's about trying to insert nodes. Let me show you what I've done with the actual data store itself. What I've done with the store is to modify it. I pulled the fields out and I put the fields inside of um, an actual model, which is down here under results. So nothing really different other than introducing a model. And I took out the sort field. I'm not doing any sorting. Pretty much building uh, the store right off the bat from the data that's in there just to hold that in there. But dynamically, the idea is to insert the nodes. Um, so I guess what I'm trying to do is figure out how to insert those nodes. And what I've created was a function inside of a uh, a controller up here, my results controller. Bounce into that real quick, hopefully, and here we go. I've got this thing called new parent. Basically, the new parent controller is where I'm planning on inserting a parent record and then returning that record itself from the function and then extending it with other children. Let me actually run through the code itself and show you how that's kind of working right now. Uh, what I have here, let's go save everything one more time, and I'll bring up the code base. So okay. Alright, so this should be the app coming up here, and it is. What I'm going to do is split the field real quick. And there we go on a split field. And I'll just go run the base code. So we'll let this play out. And here we go. Let me just take this off, let it run. Alright, so everything comes out, and the goal is to add another root level here. So the way I've been doing that is I'll turn on the code block and then I'll run a function, which is am5.controller dot results container results controller results controller results. I'm looking over on another screen right now to make sure I'm pulling it up right. Container, got it. Okay, dot new parent. I'm going to pass in a store. Alrighty. Okay, so when that runs, I basically get into this block of code, which is just taking me down into the controller, which is just taking me here, basically. So the idea is to create a new parent node, which would represent this root 2. That's what I'm trying to create, is just this initial entry here so that I can return that node and use it to extend down in other blocks of the code. So let me bring this back up. So what I'll do is I'll put a break right here. And what we have here is store. We have our store hook. Now basically what I've been doing to add another entry here is the following. Type in store dot get root, and then insert child, added a 0. Really don't know what I'm doing here, but at this point I'll just go in and type in children, and then put in let's see, put in the children, then I want to put in expanded, expanded is false. Let's see, category, and the category title is just going to be test Kevin Node. Let's see, and then I'm adding in leaf. Leaf is true. So this is a leaf branch. And then at some point I'm passing in another object, but it's going to be null for right now. But this would represent potentially some JavaScript object going in. Hit the enter key, and lo and behold, I'll run it from here. I in fact get my entry absent the description. So it's not coming up with the word root or what I put in there. Any information or help would be appreciated. Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right here. Break this, and we'll call you back here, or I'll be available anytime. Today, tomorrow. It looks like I'm not going to have a chance to get this done tonight, but any ideas would be appreciated. Thank you, sir.